As the sons of Joseph made preparation to attend the Feast of the Tabernacles, they saw that Christ made no movement signifying his intention of attending. They watched him with anxiety. Since the healing at Bethesda, he had not attended the national gatherings. To avoid useless conflict with the leaders at Jerusalem, he had restricted his labors to Galilee. His apparent neglect of the great religious assemblies and the enmity manifested toward him by the priests and rabbis were a cause of perplexity to the people about him, and even to his own disciples and kindred. In his teachings, he had dwelt upon the blessings of obedience to the law of God, and yet he himself seemed to be indifferent to the service which had been divinely established. His mingling with publicans and others of ill repute, his disregard of the rabbinical observances, and the freedom with which he set aside the traditional requirements concerning the Sabbath, all seeming to place him in antagonism to the religious authorities, excited much questioning. His brothers thought it a mistake for him to alienate the great and learned men of the nation. They felt that these men must be in the right and that Jesus was at fault in placing himself in antagonism to them. Taken from the book The Desire of Ages, page 450. My beloved friends, if you are truly following Christ, this would be your exact position today. And if this is not your situation today, then it only implies that you have compromised greatly to please the apostate men of our time. Christ was not responsible for the enmity between him and the Sanhedrin. They hated him without a cause, just like how Lucifer hated God in heaven without a reason. The apostate Jews during the time of Christ, filled with the spirit of the devil, hated Christ without a reason. Hence, Christ suffered more than any man has ever suffered. Because of the enmity of the leaders of Israel, Christ had to live like a convict, as they were waiting to arrest him at any moment. He was trodden in the winepress every day. Words of bitterness and hatred were constantly poured on him. But from the winepress of sorrow and pain came forth sweet wine, refreshing their lives, filling their hearts with gladness.
Glory, Jesus, glory. You do the fighting for me. Praise you, Jesus, praise you. In you there's always victory. Ye are of God, little children, and have overcome them, because greater is he that is in you than he that is in the world. Glory, Jesus, glory.